Hi and welcome to my channel. So if you want to move to the UK or you're already in the UK and you're looking for those opportunities to switch your visa or you want UK visa sponsorship, as you know, there are certain jobs that are going to give you a 99% chance of success and other jobs that the chances of success are like 0.1%. So in today's video, I'm going to be telling you 5 different UK jobs, sectors, industries that are currently offering visa sponsorship, and that if you're wanting to move to the UK or you're already in the UK looking to switch from another category, you should 100% be considering all these 5 or at least one or a few of these 5 jobs. And let me tell you, one of the things I like the most about these 5 is that the government, because they are so in need, you must not have IELTS in order to apply. So there are other requirements that you can show as proof of English for visa purposes, but you don't need to really worry about getting out. So if you want to know what these 5 jobs are, these 5 sectors are, these 5 categories are, you 100% want to watch this video till the end, because I like number 1, because it's really common. They have so many vacancies. I like number 3. Job number 3 I'm going to share. I like it because it's the highest paid when it comes to the starting salary, which starts at about £50,000 per year with no experience whatsoever. Job number 4 that I'm going to share, I like it because, when you complete, you're going to end up with a qualification that is internationally recognized. So even if you choose not to carry on within that profession, still you're going to have a qualification at the end of it. And I like job number 5 because it is very macho. If you're somebody who is not into care, into people, you're just like, look, I just want to do my own thing, then number 5 is 100% for you. So if you're new to my channel, obviously you're welcome here. If you're a returning subscriber, I appreciate the time. And look, I'm all about implementation. I'm all about career progression in the UK. It is not only about getting to this country, but it is what you do with yourself once you get here that really does matter and makes the difference. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, you do want to hit that subscribe button right now. Turn on the notification button so that you're the first person to be notified every single day when I drop a new video on here. But most importantly, I have a free newsletter where I send information about free visa sponsorship opportunities, to move to the UK, so that you're not spending thousands of pounds, you're not getting in debt just to move to the UK. Also, information about work from home jobs, because look, let me tell you, many of these jobs that we're looking for, they're very low paid. So in order to supplement your income, you need to get a work from home job, then eventually start your own side business so that you are free and you can really live a fulfilled life and do your own thing and retire early. Because look, I am on a mission to retire by the time I'm hitting 40 years old. So I have a free newsletter where I send all this information directly to your inbox. So if you check the comment section below, I've dropped a link to the newsletter. Once you join, then I send that information directly to you, so you're never reliant on the YouTube algorithm for such vital information for your personal and professional development. Because look, if you watched any of my previous videos, I'm heavily invested in career progression. I started my own journey in the UK as a carer, working in a nursing home. I then studied nursing as an international student, and I'm now in the most senior clinical nursing position, that there is. And so that has come because of hard work, because of the dedication, the fact that I can't leave the comfort of my country, my home, move to the UK and be mediocre. So, I share a lot of information about career progression. So again, if you're interested in any of these, just check the comment section and make sure you join that newsletter. Also, you're going to find my contacts on there. If you've got any queries that you're thinking, I don't want to put this out here on YouTube because look, it's very personal, you can use that newsletter because you'll find all my contacts there, obviously, and then get in contact with me on my day off from work. Yes, because I do have a job, like I said. I'll get in touch with you and I'll be able to reply. But if you have any comments, any questions, any thoughts, concerns, worries, please do leave them in the comment section below, and I'll also be able to answer all of those obviously on there. So let's get started. The first job that we're going to talk about, you've got clinical healthcare jobs. Look, with clinical healthcare jobs, these are jobs like nursing, medicine, working as a carer, physiotherapist, pharmacist, and look, yes, the UK does recruit for all those non-clinical healthcare jobs, not only doctors, nurses, carers, because obviously the hospital doesn't only need these people to run, but it also needs other professionals such as pharmacists, laboratory technicians. So please, if you're somebody who is in any of these sectors or you're interested, you 100% want to be applying for these jobs. Also, there are non-clinical healthcare jobs that I'm absolutely in love with, and I found out, much later on in my nursing journey to realize that they are very highly paid. You know what I mean? Some of them have a starting salary of about £36,000, and they don't need any degree, any experience, any qualifications whatsoever to apply. And let me tell you, many people who are nurses will never get to earn that amount of money, in the UK when it comes to that career progression. So you need to be very wise when you're choosing which jobs to apply for. You need to be really strategic, because there are better opportunities out there. So again, by the way, you're watching this, you're wondering, who am I? Who is this girl? What's she yapping about? So my name is Melvis. Obviously, like I said before, I'm very much into career progression, having started my own journey as a carer to now working as an advanced nurse practitioner. I have a private career coaching program where I support, nurses, carers, students, student nurses, prospective student nurses, anybody that wants to get into healthcare, or anyone that is looking for UK visa sponsorship opportunities. I support you with, what are those jobs? What's the best job for you? How do you apply? What are the requirements? What is your own personal circumstance? How do you proceed in order to get that job? What about the interview? So we have interview preparation, and I support through all of that. My private coaching program, if you check the description box below or the about section of this YouTube channel, you're going to see a link to my private coaching program. And, if you need that tailored, that individualized, and that personalized support, whether it's with career progression in the UK or securing visa sponsorship jobs, work from home opportunities, starting your own side hustle, then I can support you with all of that. Because we have weekly live sessions. We're going to have a one-to-one session together to see what have you done, what are your qualifications, what's the best thing to do, and just all of that really. So I'm looking forward to seeing you in that program, working with you and supporting you to that through that journey to success really. Because I cannot underestimate the power of mentorship in the UK. It is a powerful tool, and it is something that is career changing for you, because work is very busy. And look, let me tell you, people don't have time to follow you up and support you. And that's why I dedicate my time to supporting, the members, so that they can succeed, excel, thrive, and know that it's been worth it moving to this beautiful country, making the most of the best opportunities that are available in the UK. So those are the first two jobs. The third job, which look, the pay is just like ridiculously high. We've got nanny jobs. I love nanny jobs because the starting salary is about £50,000. And yes, you don't need any degree, you don't need any experience, you need no qualifications whatsoever to become a nanny in the UK. So look, if you've never considered it, you want to start thinking about it now, because some of the nanny jobs you're going to live with the host family. Others, you're going to live out in your own home. So it doesn't mean that if you're a nanny, you're always going to be living with the family. No, it just depends on the contract, and as well as the requirements and the preference of the family that you've got. And these nanny jobs, obviously, if you're living with the host family, you don't pay any rents, you don't pay any bills, you don't pay any, accommodation cost whatsoever, and you're still being paid £50,000 starting salary. But if you've got any relevant experience, you can get earn a lot more. Like I say, I support through my private coaching program with getting all of these jobs that I'm talking about. And look, the people are very strict with what they want. How are you? How do you position your CV? How do you talk about yourself? How do you sit when you're talking? What about the interview? The English and all of that, because you're going to be spending time with their children, their families. And so you better know what you're talking about, because if not, it's going to be a big fat no. So again, I've done lots of videos about all these different things I'm talking about. So if you're keen and you want more detailed information about each of these opportunities, please do check on this channel for all those videos. And again, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, just hit subscribe. If you're loving this, again, just hit that like button. It lets me know that you're enjoying content like this and I should do more. And please do share with anybody that can benefit from this information so that it can go to as many brothers and sisters as possible. And also, if you haven't joined my newsletter, you want to check the comment section below and join. If you've got any personal questions, you can use my newsletter. Otherwise, just leave any comments in the comment section. And please do leave a comment and say, Melvis, I will implement. Because look, I need that implementation. I need to know that you're working tirelessly towards your own personal and professional growth and success. So those are the first 3 jobs. Let's talk about the 4th jobs now. Teachers. So yes, the UK is currently recruiting teachers, and there are different categories that you can move to the UK as a teacher. So you can move as a qualified teacher, with or without QTS, it doesn't matter. Again, I've done videos explaining the details of all of this. You can move to the UK as an unqualified teacher on a teacher trainee pathway, which means that you're recruited from overseas, or if you're already in the UK, switching visa is exactly the same thing. You're coming as a trainee. So you're going to be, they'll pay you, for example, obviously, and they'll train you, they'll pay your tuition fees. You've got no fees whatsoever to pay. And depending on the subject you choose, you're also going to have £10,000. So again, that's something that you should be aware of, and it is an opportunity that qualification is going to be valid for the rest of your life, whether you stay in teaching or not, and that is why you need to be really careful and strategic which of the teaching pathways that you're considering. If you're watching this and you're part of my private coaching program, if you go to the Nursing Community Hub, I have dedicated a whole group for teachers. So those of our members who are interested in this pathway are part of that group. But, obviously everybody can see it, and it's under the teacher section. You're going to see the vacancies, which schools are recruiting, what are the requirements, what do you need, how do you proceed. It's got all of the official government documents, links, and websites all on there. If you've got any questions, obviously, contact me directly from the Community Hub, and I'll be able to show you around if you're not sure where it is. And then during our live session on Thursday, we're going to go through all of these in detail. So if you're watching this and you're not part of that program, you 100% want to check the description box below or the about section of this channel and join. Whether you're wanting to become a carer, a nanny, you're thinking about career progression in the UK, visa sponsorship opportunities, you want to switch your visa, then you can get support through that program. So the final job that we're going to talk about is construction. So construction workers, builders, they're also, now able to get visa sponsorship to move to the UK. So what do you think about these opportunities? Again, it doesn't matter. And that's why I said job number 5 is really for somebody, because I know people who are like, look, Melvis, most of the jobs offering visa sponsorship in the UK are very person-centered. And I'm just not a people person, and that is absolutely fine. So when it comes to construction, yes, it's kind of a different industry, isn't it? That's why I said it's very macho. So it may work best for certain people. Again, you've got the opportunity to apply. They're looking for carpenters, builders. There's quite a few different jobs under construction, because construction is just the industry itself, the sector, but there are specific jobs under construction that offer visa sponsorship. You've got builders, you've got carpenters, you've got plasterers, and then normal laborers on construction sites. So again, do share this with your family, with your loved ones, with your circle of friends, so that they're aware of what these opportunities are, and they can take the time, the patience to apply without spending millions of money that people are spending to come to the UK, or spending thousands of pounds, that you may never even be able to make in this country if you're not wise, you're not smart, you're not able to really make the most of the best opportunities that are here, which is what I focus on, obviously, in my private coaching program, apprenticeships. How do you progress? What do you need? As soon as you step foot in this country or you get that work visa, you've got to be thinking out of the box. You've got to be looking for better opportunities, because like I've said, the pay for these jobs is just not enough. It is not sustainable for a family. They are very low paid jobs, but it is how you use that experience that is going to make the difference. Because I've seen this, firsthand, working all these years in the UK. I've met colleagues, that moved to this country several years ago, and right now they're still in the same position 20 years later, 30 years later. It's very disheartening. And that's why I dedicate my time, supporting, our members with career progression. So if you're wanting to get into healthcare, you're a nurse back home, midwife, but in the UK you're working as a carer, and you're thinking to yourself, oh my God, I need something different. Again, I can support you with that because the NMC has brought in other pathways. So again, if you haven't subscribed, you do want to hit that subscribe button and watch the other videos that I've done about all these topics that I've discussed, and share this with your friends. Watch this other video that I've linked here that is going to also talk about sponsorship. See you in the next video.